Hi everyone, it's Mary Rose from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. In this video, I will be giving us a reading for our forecast, our week ahead. And if you're watching this after the date that I've posted it, it doesn't matter because the reading is meant for you. I don't say the date because I don't want to discourage anybody that's watching it way after and say, well, it's over, it's not meant for me. But yes, actually it is, because that is the way spirit guides work. You were drawn to view this video and there's a message for you, okay? And if something is quite not resonating, don't worry, just visit back, because some things have to unfold in your life for the reading to take effect. Because sometimes you'll say, I'm just so drawn to watch this video. That's the way it always works. I get all my clients, they say the same thing. My followers, they say the same thing. So, and me too. I mean, the reading's for me too. It's for all of us and anybody that is watching. And yeah, so I just wanted to, well, actually the cards that I'm going to be reading with are steampunk. I was told to do this right now. I actually have a doctor's appointment in a little bit and I have to run, but my guides told me, no, do it now because the time is right. And I got a little time to do. So I just have a little, I don't know if you guys had experienced vertigo, but I have a little bit of vertigo. But if I'm looking straight ahead, I'm fine. I can do reading straight ahead. But when it comes to, if I have to put my head down or if I have to go sideways, it's like things are dizzy. So it's a reason, overworked. So that was my message that I got at the beginning of the year. It's like, Mary, take a break. So that's exactly what I've been doing somewhat, I guess. Okay, so I've already shuffled and pulled the cards for our week ahead to save time, okay? And the first card was the King of Cups, okay? Now, if you can see the King of Cups, he's a man that is, well, he's got a top hat, he's got a glass of wine in his hands, he's even got a cigar. He's someone that is very dreamy. He's got these binoculars on top of his hat, his top hat. I don't know exactly what that means, but the vibe that I'm getting from this is that he's kind of like a bit in dreamy mode, and he's enjoying himself. He's a family man, but he tends to be a bit of a procrastinator. I don't know, I get that vibe out from him. I don't know why, I'm just getting this energy from him. So that's probably maybe what we've been feeling a little bit. We've been feeling a little bit held back about something, and we've been feeling maybe a little bit like, oh, tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, or, you know, just putting things down, putting things away and saying, I'll get to it, I'll get to it. You know how you just do that, and before you know it, you're like, oh, where did all the time go? You know, and the same thing with when it comes to love. Oh, I'll call that person and we'll get together, and you know, you're actually thinking that you're waiting for that person forever, and you're thinking, well, I'll just wait, we're gonna get back together, or she's gonna leave him, he's gonna leave her, like, we're gonna get back together. I'm just giving you an example. I'm not saying that that's exactly what's gonna happen, but if it's something jumps out at you when I'm saying this, then it's obviously the message. Okay, so it's kind of like saying that waiting for something. So that's what I said. He's kind of procrastinating. No, don't wait. Don't wait. I'm not saying to go and call that person and call him or her and say, I love you, let's get back together. No, I'm not just saying, take action. Don't wait. The time is not meant for you to wait. You're not meant to be waiting around. You're meant to be doing something, being proactive in some way, in some area. If there's something, a business that you wanted to start, stop saying, well, yeah, next week, this is such a date and I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to take that class. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Like, yeah, like, next month, the February 1st, or this day. No, you know, spirit is telling you time is a ticking, tick-tock, tick-tock. You got to do something now. It's meant for you to get it done, to start to take those steps. Just think, if you take one step ahead for that, just think every day you take a step further, you are one step closer to your goal. Okay, so that's what it's telling you to. I mean, it's good to dream. Oh, I'm a big fan of the dream. I'm a big fan of, you know, well, and I can also be a procrastinator too. It's like, spirit, I hear the message. We're all in this journey and this path together. Remember that we're all in this together. That's why I say that. And no one's perfect. So that's whatever that means to you, that means that's a message. Okay. And the second card is the Queen of Swords. Okay. And I really love the Queen of Swords. She's like, to me, she's a person that gets things done. She's a card that gets things done. She's got a sword. She's a warrior. She's I call her a Viking. She's kind of like, what actually she's very dainty, but she's got a sword in her hands, and a sword can be used in a positive way or in a negative way, right? So you have to be careful on your choosing your words, okay? And also when something comes, when a situation arises and perhaps something is a bit like it's making your blood boil a little bit, or it's actually getting you excited, instead of reacting, think before you say something. You know, I would say give yourself a timeout and say, okay, what do I have to do? What is the situation telling me? Okay, breathe. Instead of assuming, like assumptions are the worst things. Like when we assume, we actually are creating the stories in our head, because swords, all the swords in the tarot, it represents the mental state, and she's the queen of it, so she knows, like she's holding all the power. Okay, Queen of Swords is holding all the power. You are holding all the power, male or female. You have what you need. You have everything you need. The ball's in your court, but you need to be very alert to what is happening around you in your environment. Check in with yourself. What is it that's going on? Maybe you're just reacting to something that kind of made you feel uncomfortable in another situation, and you might be taking it out on that person that kind of like just, you know, the last straw that broke the camel's back kind of thing. You know, it's like something that just happened just on the spot that just actually triggered you. Okay, so just take a step back, and before you say something that you regret or do something that you might regret being too hasty, you want to take a step back. And, you know, I know it kind of contradicts the King of Cups. You know, the King of Cups is like, you gotta step up, or not step up, but just, you gotta not wait, okay? And the Queen of Swords is saying that maybe you gotta have a little patience. So, you know, if anything, it's like taking both of these, like these are so opposite, right? And they both look so opposite, male and female. So it's like blending the male divine masculine with the divine female within you. Like that is the inner god and inner goddess, okay? So you gotta just take a step back and look at what is the situation, what is this telling you? Like what are you actually getting, okay? And what are you feeling, you know? And just chill, just breathe. I have to say, I resonate totally with that. They're still doing the construction. If you're following me on Instagram and Facebook, you know all about my story about the renovation. I won't get into it right now, but it is loud and it's directly below. And so, you know, it really, I'm surprised they probably took out for lunch because it's lunchtime when I'm filming this. But, you know, it is loud. It's hard for us to actually, like Dave and I, to actually relax and it's in our home and we hear pounding, you know, and we've told them and they have not did anything about it. They're like, so they're just, you know, it's construction, so we can't do anything about it, you know. And I hear them cursing. Like I'm just, you know, like there's times that I just want to go and, you know, but I chose peace instead. Instead of knocking on the door and saying, hey, you know, you're being very noisy. How many times am I going to say that and start yelling and screaming and cursing? No, instead, I just brought some cookies and said, here you go. And I just, you know, let him know that it's a bit noisy. Not that it's going to do anything, but you know what? At least in myself, at least I know I spoke up. And, you know, I don't know if that resonates with you completely, but anyways, for me, it's just to take the higher road. That's my message, is to take the higher road. And there's other things like, yeah, take the action, but don't dwell into something. Don't dwell into the drama. Don't eat the other person's poison, that whatever they're projecting. If anything, just move on with your life and just know this too shall pass, because this will pass always. Everything that's going on in your life is going to pass. Like this, it does not matter. Tomorrow has already happened. It's a memory. Yes, tomorrow. I don't think I said that right. Tomorrow hasn't happened yet. Yesterday, it's the past, and the only thing that matters is just this moment. Like right now, you are here. I'm here. And that's what matters, right this moment. So you always want to get the most of every moment, because that's all we have in life, are moments, you know. And life is a dream, and everything we create. So, you know, if you are creating like an environment of like being all hostile and you know, getting aggravated and allow things to stir you up, you're actually going to create more episodes and situations that are going to create more resistance. Okay, so it's telling you to try to just look at this, be firm, whatever the situation is, and just trust the heart. Go within the heart. Oh, and the third card is the Temperance. And that's moderation. That is That's actually a reconciliation of one's inner hopes and dreams of something that you might have lost in the past, even a relationship it could mean. This light's pretty bright. I'm just going to lower it. The dream that you might have had, something that is taking place in your life or took place that you kind of lost and you're just like looking for it, well, you're going to get it back. Everything is coming back to you tenfold. Like if you take the higher road in the situation right now at hand, you're going to find yourself right to a place where you always never thought that you could be. You're going to be like, wow, this happened. It's actually really positive. So, if something's bothering you, you might have, this also takes some time off to rest. Okay. At the moment, I like I said, I told you that I've had this vertigo. Well, I don't have the vertigo right now at this moment, but what I'm feeling, like vertigo, if you don't know what vertigo is, it's kind of like, it feels like the room's spinning, and it's like for no reason, and you're standing straight and standing still, but at the same time, nothing's happening, and it's like, it happens like periodically all day, and but anyways, right now I just feel this energy that you just need to take a break. You need to rest. You need to just take some time out for yourself. And like I said, I know I said that earlier with what I'm going through, but that's also what it's telling you, is that you need to take a little bit of a breather yourself. You need to take some rest time, some self-love time, some self-care time. And maybe it's not necessarily doing it for yourself, but doing it something that your future self will thank you for it. Is it starting an exercise program? Is it changing your diet, healthy diets, and drinking more water? And at the beginning of the year, like, we're always saying, oh, I'm going to go on that diet. I'm going to finally lose that 10 pounds or whatever. I'm going to have that massive whatever. I'm going to just do this. It's going to happen for me, whatever. I'm just giving you an example. Why wait for a day? Just do it. Do you have to wait for a date? Just do it. Just start it right now, whatever it is. And if you fail, get back on. That's my message to you. And don't be hard on yourself. This is also, don't judging yourself so harshly if you fail to actually do it. If something didn't work out the way you expected it and you planned for it, your goals, try again. We fail. We make mistakes, so we can actually learn from our mistakes and try again. And it's all good, because no one's perfect. We're not perfect. No one is. And if just believe in yourself, have the courage, have the confidence, I should say, to do what your heart wants to do. Okay. And believe in you. That's my message for you for this week. Okay. And so just allow things just to unfold as they will. Okay, and so I hope that this reading was helpful for you. If you would like to get a longer reading with me, please visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com. And until next video, I wish you peace, blessings, and namaste.